Hey guys, Fiat USA was nice enough to come here. They have a sales representative named Jacob, who unfortunately is not authorized to be on camera. However, he just walked me through some of the electric cars they have. The new 500Es over here. This is John Montgomery's here with Benson Automotive. We used it as a like a shuttle car at the Concorso today to get people from the show field over to eat. And so I got to get a ride in it. It's like pretty cool, smooth car. 500E red, which is one of their specialty cars. And we'll look at that in a little bit more detail here in a second. This was the first one to hit the US shores. On the way over here now is inspired by beauty with the rose gold. And this is a not quite accurate representation of inspired by music. And when we get to this one, I'll talk to you about it. It is here to go to auto shows. We don't have a full-fledged copy of Inspired by Music here in the US yet. They're being built right now, but we don't have one to show off. But I'll talk to you about what it is and why it was inspired by music. So let's look at the red. There's a couple really cool things on these that are on all the 500Es. Number one is on your turn signal, you get the little Italian logo, flag logo in here. And then, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it has the original 500 silhouette and made in Torino. This is in both doors. It's on the passenger door as well. And this is really cool because the car is made in Torino. In the dash here on the little storage sill, that skyline is the silhouette of the skyline of Torino. So there's a couple different Easter eggs in the car that kind of remind you of the car's long heritage in Fiat, as well as the city that built it and is famous for making Fiat. As a matter of fact, it's in the name. So let's see. All the seats here, this is the red. And the red is a, every time you buy a red, every red that's sold, a portion of the money goes to the red charity, which helps fight infectious diseases worldwide, HIV. You can see on the seats it says Fiat, 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 Fiat. Has red trim. There's a lot of red inside. Obviously, the color theme for this car is red in honor of the charity that they are supporting through sales of this vehicle. And of course, in the United States, with the small car and somewhat small battery, these cars are marketed toward people living in a urban environment. They're meant to provide great looking, easy to use commuter urban runabout, and that's exactly what it does. These wheels right now, this is the wheels that you'll see on the black one. They don't have these wheels yet, but this is the standard wheel. They look really cool. I've seen them in motion. They look really good when it's rolling. Now, one of their marketing strategies is every several months they announce a new special, kind of like a special market car. They started off with the red, then we're going to Inspired by Beauty. It's all rose gold. You can see it has the same Italian flag, the same wheels, and this is a La Prima edition, so that the La Primas get the chrome trim. On the inside you have white seats. You still have the same little Easter egg down here. Fiat, 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 Fiat in white and black. It's really pretty on the inside. This reminds me of, I know the exterior is different and it's not an EV, but the way the Yacht Club 500 really looked gorgeous on the inside with the blue and the white. This all black and white looks really, it's a great combination. It has the same silhouette of Torino. They all do that we've seen so far. Now, this is the one where I can't show you exactly how it's going to look, and that is Inspired by Music. These mirror caps will be different. The interior will be different. It won't have the red trim here. What it does have is a custom stereo by JBL, including subwoofer. And one of the features of the stereo is you will be able to pick 4 or 5 different settings, like in-home studio or opera house, and several other ways to configure the sound profile to shape it as if you were in something other than a car. And so this car is all going to be about music and looking snazzy and jazzy, and it's going to provide a really unique city driving experience, both for you and for people watching and listening to it go by. So I wanted to give you a brief look at the cars they have here, let you see what's coming down the road. And one of the things you can do here, if you ever go to an auto show and see the Fiat booth, Jacob, or somebody just like Jacob, one of his partners, has a couple screens up there where you can sign up for a drawing to win $100,000, good for purchase, to apply to a purchase of any vehicle Stellantis sells. Hopefully you apply it to a Fiat, and they have the drawing at the end of the year. So if you're at a show and see a Fiat booth, go up and sign up, and it could lead to paying for your next purchase of a new car, and you'll get to enjoy one of these new EVs. I should also point out, in Europe, they've just recently announced that they're going to also, besides the electrics, offer some hybrid versions as well. Say if you're kind of tentative on going toward full electric right now, I don't know if they'll bring it to the US. I haven't heard any plans for that yet, but in Europe and other markets, they're going to be producing the 500Es with a hybrid electric. So you would use a combination of gas and electric, and maybe allay some of the EV fears that a lot of consumers have right now. So there we go with the new Fiats. They're very pretty cars, remain faithful to the whole 500 lineup that dates back to right over here. There's the original, folks. That black one on the end is the actual first Fiat 500, the Topolino. I think it has the American front on it. And then we switched to the vintage, that what we call the vintage 500s was actually the Nuovo 500s, and that's what these take their styling cues from. A little bit bigger, but the same basic shape, and they look great. Here comes, well, this is John's. I don't know who's driving it, but hey, there you go. Oh, he's taking it for a test drive is what it is. We have this one available at Freakout, to where John keeps it powered up, and you can come and take it for a spin, or a short spin around the hotel, and get a feel for yourself what it's like to drive one. So, as well as promoting all the Fiats we currently have and drive and love, we're letting people take a look at the Fiats that are about to enter the US market and give them a taste of what it's like to have those as well.